Hey, hey, welcome everybody. It is Self Esteem Sunday, and I am super duper excited for what I got prepared for you guys tonight. I also have our Faith, Fat, and Other F Words here that we are giving away by Anissa Swanson. And then a second book here, Facing 50 is her second book, and I am about halfway through it, and it is just so, so good. And Anissa is a very just kind person. And it takes a lot of vulnerability, guys, to put your mess out there so it can be a wonderful message for someone else. So if you are here, I want you. Do I have lipstick on my nose? Do I have red lipstick on my nose? I don't think so. My office is freezing cold. So cold. But if you're there, go ahead and say hello. Tonight's going to be super quick, 15 minutes tops. But say hello. Let me know you're there so I can put you in the giveaway for our book giveaway. Also, I would love to know, where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Where are you tuning in from? I would love to know. And if you catch the replay, go ahead and just comment away as we go. And it is exactly 8:30. So I am going to get started. Super excited. So, guys, on Sunday Night Self Esteem, we talk about self esteem, emotional intelligence, all the things that I think it takes to live a joyfully fulfilling life and just not something where you're always chasing something, right? Who feels like they're always just chasing something? So that's what we're going to talk about. And tonight we're going to talk about be, do, have as opposed to have, do, be. And in case you're wondering, like, why is she qualified to talk about this? Well, I'm really not, but I'll tell you my backstory real quick. I grew up as just a very good athlete, played boys baseball from a young age, had a couple of newspaper articles written about me. I was a state champion basketball player, actually set the Kentucky state record for points in a tournament for the Kentucky state tournament, and just continued that. I continued on that path until I graduated college. I coached for 3 years at different colleges, and then I played professional softball and I played overseas. And in 2012, I got fired from my high school coaching job, and it changed my whole life. Thank God. I want to thank all you parents that got me fired. Thank you. I've always just been so grateful for that experience once I kind of got through the mess of it. And at that point, for the first time in my life, I was not an athlete and I was not involved in any way. That whole experience traumatized me with the coaching, and I just walked away from it. So then I joined a direct sales company and we were broke. And I got a dream in my heart to become a six-figure earner in this company and earn the famous car that not very many people do. And it was at that point in 2012 that I began building myself, rebuilding myself. And it was at that point that I really started to realize I had been very confident in my life. Sports gave me confidence, that success gave me confidence, but my self-esteem and self-worth were low because when sports were taken away from me, I really felt like, who am I? Who am I? Like, who am I? I'm not worth it. I'm nobody. And then I went to a training with my direct sales company, and one of the $1 million directors said, if you want your children to have self-confidence and self-esteem, you must first own it yourself. And that just made like a huge impression on me. Huge. So I have spent the last 10 years rebuilding myself. And now I have a wonderful life. I've always had a good life, but now I have a life that many dream of having. But I know if it was all taken away from me tomorrow, that because of who I am, I would be okay, not because of what I did. So that is what goes on here. So tonight, I want to talk about something I really had to adjust, and it was the constant feeling that when I have this, then I'll be able to do the things to be happy, right? So when I when I have that promotion, then I can go on vacation and then I will be happy. That is backwards. It causes a complete spiral. It causes just chasing, right? So, I mean, it just, you see it like you just see it like when I have the perfect boyfriend or when I have the better husband or when I have a better job or I have a different car if you're in a company that gives away cars. When I have a baby, then I'll be able to do the things I want to do as a mom and I'll be happy. That is very damaging to your self-esteem, and it is not building you. I remember the first time I did this training, I was like, "Oh, so you want to back up to be. You wanna be first, then you'll do the things that you need to do to have the things that you wanna have." So, like, I wrote, when I did this, I said, "I wanna be healthy." Okay, so by being healthy, I will be able to do the things which I put was babysit my grandkids or cart the kids around easier, and then I would have a long life. So that is a lot different than, man, if I had my body back that I had before kids, then I would be able to be more active and then I would be healthy. So I would love to hear your feedback on this on be, do, have, do, be. And then the last thing I want to leave you guys with tonight is you do not need anyone to believe in you. Okay. You do not need anyone to believe in you. A lot of times we look around for just this intrinsic validation, or we look around for like we wait for people to believe in us before we go do something. That's kind of like the have do be. So like when I first started my business, my husband wasn't like negative about it, but he was never, and he still isn't. He loves my business, he loves the income, but he's not going to come down here tonight and be like, how did your team meeting go, how are your sales, right? And for a long time, I felt like, okay, well, if I had his support and if he acted different, then I would do the things and then I would be more successful. It doesn't work that way. And the longer I'm waiting for him to do something, the more unhappy I become. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Go ahead and leave a comment. And I hope that you loved this week's Sunday night self esteem. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys. Nope, not next week. It's Memorial Day weekend. There's no broadcast. So we will be back in 2 weeks.